Testing. Roller coaster. What's up, YouTube? And today we're gonna be playing. I'm so retarded. What's up, YouTube? Today we're making a tier list of the greatest video games of all time. We have 231 games here to rank. A lot of them I've probably never played, and I apologize for that. Like, there's some that are probably PlayStation exclusives, and I don't have a PlayStation, and I've never had a PlayStation. So my apologies. To get started off, we had BioShock. I've seen a bit of the content, but I've not played the game. That's how all of these are gonna go. Castlevania, again, PlayStation, not played it. Fallout New Vegas wasn't actually, like, it was a good game, but I feel like I didn't really get into it enough. But I do like the Fallout games in general. I'm gonna say it's probably a great game. It has great reputation, so from like the little that I've played it and that I love Fallout games, and to the assumption and also to what a lot of people have said, I'm gonna put it at great. Never played Half-Life. Have played Street Fighter 2. It's a very like game. It's a game a lot of people, I think, how do I word this? It's a game I feel like a lot of people know, and it has some memorability to it. But overall, I think it's just a good game at best, right? There's not that many players to pick and choose from. I would pick the older Mortal Kombat games over Street Fighter 2 any day. Smash Bros. Ultimate. This game was honestly, it was a really good game. I've played it. I still do sometimes. You know, like, it's one of those games that when your friends come over, you'd always want to run with it if you have a Switch. The only issue is because it's a Switch exclusive, it's going down. I think I should only put it at great just because of the fact that it's a Switch exclusive. Because games like that are exclusive to one thing kind of ruin it, because you have to buy that if you want to play this game. But if we took out the exclusive part, I might put it at amazing. You know what? I will put it at amazing, because overall it's an amazing game. It's super fun to play with your friends. It's like a lot of other games like Brawlhalla and one of the more recent ones, Multiversus. But I think it might have been like the first of its kind. Like, I mean, the first Super Smash Bros. Was the first of its kind, and then this came out of it with its humongous roster, and it's like really good. So I'm gonna put it at amazing for that. Team Fortress 2. This is one a lot of people have played. It's like Overwatch, but with a way simpler roster, but it is OG and very fun. I think the main issue with it is it was pay to win. Because of that, I'm only putting it at decent, maybe at good. I will put it at good because it is a memorable game. It's just the pay to win aspect kind of fucks things up, but it was memorable, and it did actually factor to like a lot of games today. Like, if it didn't exist, who knows, Overwatch might not exist today, and if Overwatch didn't exist, who knows, Valorant might not exist today. So for that, we thank Team Fortress 2. Warframe, it's bad, honestly. It's fun if you really get into it, but it's really hard to kind of get into, and it just kind of got boring. And anybody I know who has ever played Warframe has only ever played it for like a few days and then got off the game, right? You'll have like a short phase and then you'll get off it. It's not that good of a game. Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually a goated game in my opinion. Reason being, I have so many memories on it, but like, I don't want to be biased because of that. Regardless though, the story is actually really good. I really love the story, and the multiplayer is good too after you're done with the story, you know, just like GTA 5 but old school. And I honestly think the multiplayer is better than GTA 5 in a sense. In my opinion, it's one of Rockstar's greatest games. I'm gonna put it at amazing, maybe even masterpiece, dude. It was an amazing game for sure. Star Wars 2, the original saga, immediate. Or the original trilogy, masterpiece, immediate masterpiece, dude. So many memories as a kid, still has replayability as an adult. It was just one of the funnest things ever. Undeniably easy masterpiece for that reason. I think masterpiece, things that fit into that category will all be like kind of either meme games or like games that as a child were just like so memorable. And I think that is true for a lot of people. It's a very memorable game. GTA 4, I played it but not enough. I want to just say have not tried the game, because I only played it like a couple times when I was really young, sneaking it from my dad. Dude, I would literally go like into my dad's room, try to find the disc, steal it, take it downstairs, go on my Xbox 360, insert the disc, and then start playing it. And I'd only be able to do that for like 30 minutes till I got caught. It was like so funny. But I mean, I think the game is like, it's good. I don't know. I'll put it at decent. I don't really have any room to make the judgment. I didn't play it past like when I was a wee little lad. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. One of the greatest the greatest Assassin's Creed game. Some would even say the greatest game. I literally saw one of my friends playing this today. Sleepy, if you're watching this, what's up, man? Oh, bro, Black Flag is actually, it's so goated. I didn't get to play it much as a kid, but I got to play Rogue, which is a lot like it. And I think it deserves masterpiece tier because it was one of the best Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed is such a good series, and it's still replayable to this day. I, in fact, just installed it after seeing him play it because it looks really fun. Doom. Oh my god, the original Doom games. I'm gonna put that, I kind of want to put it at masterpiece. The thing is, the Doom games, like, the story kind of, it's not really there a lot of times. I feel like they kind of lack story, and it's all about like just shoot and kill. But their action's really cool. So this is Doom 2016, I think. I'm gonna put it at great, right? It doesn't really have enough room in the story to be something like masterpiece. It's just like shoot and kill gore stuff, which is all really cool, but the lack of story in it kind of prevents it from even getting to amazing, in my opinion. Sorry to all the Doom fans. Watch Dogs 2. So this is a very memorable game for me. Maybe not for everybody, but I think it was really good, especially for its time. I think it was a really good game, and it was really fun, and there was so much shit you could do. The story was okay. Dark Souls 3, one of the greatest Souls games. I think it was like amazing, dude. Everybody loved it. Better than Elden Ring, in my opinion. I think it's the best Souls game, and it was really difficult as well. The thing I love about all those games is like they have great story along with great gameplay. I love the challenge in like Elden Ring and all the Dark Souls games. I think it deserves amazing, if not masterpiece, but we're gonna put it at amazing for now. Mortal Kombat 11, dude. Okay, Mortal Kombat game had the greatest graphics of any, had brought back some characters that we might not have been expecting from like the previous games before, the one before that, and it was good. I'm not sure about the story. I didn't really play into the story a lot. I'll put it at great. I feel like it's similar to Street Fighter, but it's, like I said, I think it has Mortal Kombat has a definite bigger roster. And I think Mortal Kombat 11 added like the make your own kind of, or customize your own characters and tailor them your own way. And I think that was really cool the way they did Mortal Kombat 11. And I think it deserves great at least. I kind of want to put it at amazing. It was a really good Mortal Kombat game, so I'm not exactly sure. The pixelated Doom games, bro. Okay, this Doom deserves to be higher than this Doom. This Doom was really good. Not enough story, I feel. It's all just the health, shoot, and kill. But this one was the same thing, but worse quality, just way more memorable. As a meme, I would put it in masterpiece. I think it deserves at least great. Just because of its memorability on its own, Doom deserves a great tier. Overwatch, very memorable, very good. I'm putting it at amazing off rip because the game was just, it was so good. The new hero thing, like it was kind of, it wasn't of course original, but they put a new aspect to it, and the story is really good too if you look into it. They all have their own lore. There's just a lot of things about Overwatch that make it a good game, but it's very repetitive. It's one of those games like Fortnite and stuff where they could just get really boring really quickly because it's the same thing every time. Tetris, okay, that's a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece. Without Tetris, we may not know where games would be today. Tetris was one of like the first video games to really pop off. I think Pong was the first video game. Tetris was one of the first ones to make like a huge craze over video games, and this Tetris kind of set off a lot of games. So despite it not being good whatsoever, there's so many different kinds of Tetrises now too. It really inspired a lot of things, and this is what makes it deserve masterpiece. Without Tetris, who knows what would be here today. Fortnite, so part of it is horrible and part of it is a masterpiece. The OG Fortnite, it like makes it honestly a masterpiece. The Fortnite now, horrible. The community, horrible. Like recently, it's kind of all been really bad. It's only fun if you're playing with friends, and even then, a lot of times the kids that still play it, they're just really sweaty and the game's just not fun anymore. It's never gonna be like how it used to be, and it's just a really bad game. GTA 5, really good story, really emotional parts in the story sometimes, like more specifically the end. I would say overall it's got a good story, some of it was funny. So yeah, really good game. They're still kind of updating it, putting off GTA 6. Opinions on GTA 6, guys. I kind of hate that they kind of put it back in Vice City. I don't think it needed to be put back in Vice City. Overall, I'd say the game is it's a pretty good game. The multiplayer was really fun and the story was really fun. I think it deserves greats, respectfully. Injustice 2, they just tried to rip off Mortal Kombat, but like DC edition. The roster, not the greatest, but it was decent. I mean, I said decent, so I'm putting it at decent. It was just a decent game. Kind of mid overall. Lego Indiana Jones, another memorable Lego game. Not as memorable as Star Wars. We're putting it in amazing because it's almost like that. It's just not as memorable, but it's still a very memorable, good Lego game. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is a more recent game. The thing about Mario Kart is like, it's only Mario Kart. There's nothing special about it. There's no new story or anything. It's just you driving karts as the Mario characters. That's all there is to it. In fact, I'm pretty sure there isn't even a story, but still very good. All Mario Kart games are like very memorable. Minecraft, very OG, very memorable. I'd say it's a masterpiece. The memorability of this game and the fact that there's still YouTube creators making it today. There's still new kids coming onto this community, and it's not a toxic community per se, and you can still create big things with like all your friends and shit. Like, and the fact that Minecraft can still be played today, people like, I know everybody watching this probably has Minecraft phases. I feel like everybody does, where they just go back to Minecraft for a short like couple week period, and this is like a bi-month thing. Like every like few months you'll just like go back to Minecraft. I feel like everybody does that, or most people do that occasionally. Counter-Strike, very good game, set the base for a lot of games actually. Like without Counter-Strike, do you think we would have Overwatch here today? Who knows? Like that was good. However, the community is mad toxic. I would say it's only about like a great game. Oh yeah, it would have been higher if they just had a better community, but the community is overall just shit. Pac-Man's OG, really good. Always play it when I'm at an arcade. It's pretty goated. I want to put Pac-Man in great, even though it's another one of those things like it is really basic, but it's so memorable and like so played. It's something that set the bar for games, right? Like it made certain games, you know. If Pac-Man never came to be, certain things would not be here. Like there's literally, and that's kind of crazy to think about the butterfly effects. As I'd be saying random shit like this. It's kind of crazy to think about the butterfly effect. If Pac-Man never existed, a lot of things wouldn't be here or would be different today. I'm just saying, because if we never had Pac-Man, we would never have kids playing Pac-Man, and then we would never have people growing up the exact way they did, and we wouldn't have all these things that we do in the world today, or it would just be like different, you know. And that's kind of crazy. Pong, that's an instant masterpiece. It was literally the first game. Without Pong, who knows what would have happened, bro. A lot of shit again would not have been here today without Pong. We all love Pong. God bless the creator of Pong that died like last year or a couple years ago. Portal 2, honestly, a lot of people would disagree with me, but honestly, I don't think Portal 2 is that good of a game. You're literally just jumping through portals until you get out of there. It's honestly kind of stupid to me. The idea is dumb, and it's just a lot of the same puzzle solving. It's just not fun for me personally. Jackbox party packs. Okay, 6 was a particularly good one. Jackbox party packs, really fun. You play with all your friends. I'm doing that at my birthday party, so anybody who's seeing this that is coming to my birthday party, bro. Ted, I know you're watching this. You coming to my birthday party, bro. We're running Jackbox, bro. All my friends. We're doing rap battles, all that shit. It's all the party packs. They're very fun to play with your friends, and they're very good party games overall. I'd say Jackbox, really good, so it deserves a high spot. Terraria, like Minecraft, it was really good, and I think a lot of people loved it. It's not as memorable as Minecraft, and in fact wasn't even all that. I'm gonna put it at great. It's like Minecraft, but like way more pixelated, And while being really good, it's just not as memorable as Minecraft. Apex Legends, it's similar to Fortnite, but it works more like in the characters aspect of Overwatch, using the same kind of characters. But it was a really good game. I mean, it still is, of course, a game. Not as much anymore. I think it deserves the great area. It was a great game, very memorable, very good. Firewatch, really good story. Yeah, we all love Firewatch. It's really short though. I'm only kind of want to put it at good. It doesn't deserve good. A really good game, but I feel like it was also really short. Like if you knew what you were doing, you get through that game easily. I had played Left 4 Dead 2, and honestly, the fact that you can mod it so much, and even without mods, it was still a great game. I honestly kind of want to put it at amazing. I feel like it was an amazing game. I mean, in the good old days, when I was like more of like an Xbox 360 player, I think, oh, this Xbox 360 is so revolutionary. All my friends were on Left 4 Dead 2 24/7. It was such a good game back then, and it still is a good game now if you have friends. Like honestly, certain parts of it can be kind of tough, and it's really fun. Getting over it, horrible. Everybody hates the game. It was terrible. It was like only up. I never even finished it, dude. I spent like 50 hours on it and never completed it. Okay, yes, all that is true. I do hate the game, but I don't think it deserves the horrible spot. It was a really good speedrunning game, inspiring a lot of people to start creating fighting games, and I do like the challenging aspect. I think it deserves greats along with a lot of these games. They have a lot of good games here, and I feel like some of these games are in the wrong spots, but I'm too lazy to go out and try and correct them. Papers, Please, very memorable, mostly by Jacksepticeye. I played it myself. It was a very fun game. Another thing with a challenging aspect. I think it's deserving of great, maybe good. It wasn't really all of that. Guys, I think we're like halfway done with this game. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more content like this. I love you guys, and let's get back to it. Roblox, dude, I think that deserves a masterpiece. Some people might disagree, say that it doesn't deserve a masterpiece, but dude, it's a game. Like there's so many games in of itself. I really be not playing Roblox all the time recently, but I played it a lot back then, and I'd still play it with my homies if they want. You can play it as a meme. There's many meme maps inside of it, and there's actually just fun because they have so many different things inside there. There's no way to not have fun playing Roblox. The only reason you wouldn't be having fun is because you're playing the wrong map. Rocket League. Honestly, Rocket League is a good game to an extent. However, Rocket League has only one concept. It is literally just car soccer. There is no story. There is nothing. The only cool aspect, I think, would be collecting cars and sprays and stuff like that. You know, being able to build your own car. I think that was really cool to me when I was younger. However, the gameplay is kind of boring. Now, they do have other modes and stuff. I think it only deserves the good spot, though. Beat Saber, so many maps and so much creativity on the game. I feel like people are still making crazy cool maps. It was so cool. There's so many cool things, and the want to be skillful. Rhythm games like that, they're always the want to be skillful, the challenge that you'll have. And even then, it's just good for exercise. I mean, playing VR is good for like cardio to an extent. I would say, like, you're just doing that because you're lazy and you want an excuse to say, oh, I did cardio today. You know, when realistically, you should probably go on the treadmill or just go for an actual run. Like Beat Saber always uses in their ads, like some athletic people to like make people think, oh yeah, if you play this game and you do the cardio, you're gonna get really athletic. But realistically, no, it's kind of not that way at all. It's kind of like dancing, but like low effort. But yeah, it's a really good game. I think it's also deserving of greats, even though it has one concept and one concept only. The base game is terrible. I mean, not terrible. The base game is boring. But when you have things like mapping extensions and you see these really cool maps, that can be wonders to see. Sims 4 is a goated game. There's so much shit you can do in Sims. I'm only putting it as amazing, but it's very memorable. The Spider-Man game. This is a masterpiece. Ignore that. So Spider-Man, it was a really good game. Obviously, you play as Spider-Man. That's cool in and of itself. But the story, the gameplay, it's all really good. We all kind of just wish the game was a little bit longer, but in my opinion, it's actually better than Miles Morales, which I initially thought was better. And Miles Morales might be better on the graphics quality, but Spider-Man will always be the masterpiece Spider-Man game. Wii Sports is also a masterpiece. So much shit you can do with your friends. Obviously not the best Wii game. I think I think Wii Sports Resort is actually a better Wii game because you have more options. But Wii Sports in general is very memorable and very OG, and everybody loves it. There's nobody on this planet, and there should be nobody in my comments arguing with me that Wii Sports is a bad game. It's simply not. There is no reason anybody should hate on Wii Sports. It is a goated game. Fallout 4, similar to Fallout New Vegas, it's another Fallout game. It belongs on crate. It was a great Fallout game, and I loved it so much. I'm not sure if I finished it. I don't think I did because it's too long. But it was really good, really fun. Love the aspects of every Fallout game. It deserves a great, maybe even amazing CS:GO. Just like Counter-Strike, but global ops. Yeah. Wait, is that what it was called? Is that what the GO stood for? Global offense. Bro, I'm like sitting on my chair all day because I have nothing to do. And then my ass is in pain. It's a serious issue. A Gmod. Honestly, you just have to be experienced for this to be fun. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but you know, we'll put it at great. I don't know. I barely played it. Played it with my friend like one time. I guess this really tells you how expensive of a child I am based on the games that I've played. Like, a lot of these cost money, and a lot of them cost a decent amount of money. At the same time though, you can always pirate them. No, I would never do that, right? Because I don't want to take money out of developers' pockets, right? Rainbow Six. The reason it's not a masterpiece. Boom, toxic community. Boom, it gets boring. I want to put it down again. But other than that, it's actually a great game. I mean, fits the title pretty well. Rainbow Six was a really fun game when I was younger. The community was really toxic, and the kid that I played with that still goes to my school, he was like really racist on there, along with, you know, the whole community. Pretty racist. Anytime we'd get like shit on in a game, or we'd be like doing bad as a team, and then these guys would like invite us to the party, we would join, and he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Nick." The point is, he was super racist on there, and he was like, this was when I was like 10, bro. Like, I actually don't understand why this kid hated black. Like, he genuinely didn't like black people. Didn't realize that I was black either, because he wasn't a parent, and he never saw my mom because I didn't want to show him to my mom, because I hated the fact that he was racist. But yeah, it was always a very toxic community, and it ended up in me just getting mad and logging off. Other than that though, feeling of getting a black eye skin, so fucking amazing. It's like such an uncomparable feeling. Also, the feel of getting an ace in that game, bro. I couldn't do it for the longest time. I'd always choke. And then one time I did it. When nobody had gotten a kill, we all got fucked, and I got an ace. And that was the best feeling of my life. And I have a clip of it somewhere on my Xbox One. Undertale, that's a masterpiece. Now, nowadays, if you catch somebody enjoying themselves some Undertale, they're probably a weirdo, furry, pronouns probably something like toasted honey bun. They got some weird shit going on at their home. Yeah, those are the kinds of people you'd catch playing Undertale nowadays. Weirdos. Unless you're just playing it for nostalgic purposes. But when it was its normal, good game, very fun game, very memorable, memorable. Yeah, that's the word. It's a very nostalgic game nowadays, and it was just a really fun game back then. I mean, Jacksepticeye's video, that's literally what blew him up, was him playing Undertale. Super Seducer, what the fuck? Someone tell me who the hell knows what Super Seducer is. Why is that on this? They have a how to talk to girls game? I'm not paying $13 to learn how to talk to a girl. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What in the hell am I looking at? Somebody tell me what the hell I'm looking at. Honest response, say you have none. say you wouldn't like to flick pain on people. No, I'm sorry, just no. Anyways, dude, look how many of the games went into have not tried the game. This is honestly just embarrassing. A lot of these games I should have probably played and I just never did. Valorant. Man, they really just took Overwatch and CSGO and mashed them together. Honestly, I have no rage. I mean, I raged a lot at Valorant, but literally, okay, all their skins, it's literally just money seeking, right? It's like they're all mad overpriced. I mean, CSGO is way worse, obviously, for certain knife skins and stuff. Valorant, though, it's all the same price, and they're all terrible prices. I've gotten some stuff in the past, and I would never get anything again. It's honestly just terrible. However, it's really fun. It creates something nice for the competitive scene, and I'm gonna just put it at great with the rest of them. Payday 2, really memorable for me, really fun, really good, amazing, easy. There's so many different operations and stuff. It was awesome. Dead by Daylight was really cool. I think it deserves only a good. I wouldn't put it, actually, the communities that I've seen throughout Dead by Daylight, they're always positive, and watching streams about Dead by Daylight are always really funny. There's some clips on Dead by Daylight that are just absolutely memorable and hilarious. Subnautica, I feel like deserves masterpiece. Despite me, I don't really think it's that good. It was just such a crazy, huge game for YouTube, and the community was huge. A lot of people played Subnautica, and a lot of people enjoyed Subnautica. I enjoyed Subnautica. It just wasn't crazy good, but it was a really good game, had really good community, and I think it deserves masterpiece because of how nostalgic that is. Anyways, we're done with the entire tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.